Welcome to our discussion on artificial intelligence collection tools. In this session, we will explore the specific software instruments that modern audit departments use to gather and process evidence. Understanding these mechanisms is crucial for your daily professional practice. By mastering this topic, you can confidently advise your organization on adopting automated workflows that save thousands of hours. More importantly, you will be equipped to identify hidden compliance traps in vendor software before they trigger massive regulatory penalties for your company. Audit teams are actively adopting specialized software to automate the tedious parts of data gathering. These solutions generally fall into three primary categories. First, we have tools dedicated to data analysis. Second, organizations use applications designed for recording voices and meetings. Finally, there are dedicated systems for data collection and ETL processes. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. Think of ETL like a commercial bakery. You extract raw ingredients like flour and sugar from storage. You transform them by mixing and baking. Finally, you load the finished bread onto delivery trucks. In auditing, these tools pull raw information from various company databases, clean it up into a readable format, and load it into a centralized system where you can easily review it. One of the most powerful ways auditors gather evidence is by using artificial intelligence to collect system logs. A system log is simply a digital diary that a computer keeps, recording every single action that happens on a network. This practice is especially vital for technology and security audits. For years, cybersecurity experts have used smart algorithms to identify threats and hunt for malicious activity. They rely on SIEM systems, which stands for Security, Information and Event Management. These platforms use machine learning to process the gigantic mountains of log data produced by modern corporate networks. Imagine trying to find a single typo in a library containing millions of books. A human would never finish the task. A machine learning algorithm acts like a superpowered search engine that instantly highlights the exact page and paragraph where the error exists. For an auditor, reviewing these aggregated and filtered logs makes it incredibly easy to see exactly where a security control might be failing. Another major category involves voice-to-text technology. Auditors spend a significant amount of time conducting interviews. Transcription software can instantly capture spoken words, summarize meeting details, and even perform pattern matching. Pattern matching is when the system scans dozens of different interview transcripts to find the exact same phrases or complaints repeated by different employees. However, you must be extremely careful when deploying these applications. Many transcription services do not process the audio on your local machine. Instead, they transmit the recorded voices off-site to an external cloud server. Taking sensitive information out of the audit department's direct control introduces severe integrity and privacy risk. Think of it like taking your company's most guarded recipe, handing it to a stranger on a public bus to translate, and hoping they do not share it with anyone else. In many regions, you are legally required to obtain explicit consent from the speaker before recording or processing their voice. Furthermore, some strict jurisdictions automatically classify sending personal audio to an off-site third party as a legal data breach. The final tool we need to discuss is optical character recognition, or OCR. This concept is actually over a century old, first appearing in 1914. At its core, OCR technology reads printed data and converts it into another format. Historically, this meant reading physical text out loud to visually impaired individuals, or simply scanning a paper document to create a basic digital image. Today, the text converted by OCR can be completely interacted with, manipulated, captured, and deeply analyzed. When you combine traditional optical scanning with modern artificial intelligence, the accuracy becomes nearly flawless, and the analytical capabilities expand dramatically. This is a massive advantage for auditors, who frequently need to review enormous volumes of physical or static documents. Artificial intelligence-powered OCR can instantly extract key facts and specific data points for testing. Let us imagine you are auditing a global logistics company. Your team needs to review 10,000 physical fuel receipts from independent truck drivers to verify tax calculations. Manually reading every receipt would take months and introduce human error. An enhanced OCR system can scan every single receipt in minutes with total accuracy. It can pull out just the tax amounts, build a comparative matrix, cross-reference it against the corporate ledger, and instantly hand you a report of every single driver who submitted an incorrect tax amount. Let us quickly recap our key takeaways. Audit departments are transforming their evidence gathering by utilizing smart collection tools. We rely on security information management systems to instantly sift through endless computer logs to identify hidden threats. We also use transcription software to document interviews, but we must rigorously protect against the privacy and legal risks of processing that audio on external servers. Finally, artificial intelligence has supercharged optical character recognition, allowing us to perfectly digitize, extract, and analyze data from thousands of physical documents in a fraction of the time. All the important topics and concepts from this session are covered in the multiple choice questions on RooCloud.com. I strongly encourage you to solve the chapter-specific questions there to reinforce your learning before moving on to the next session. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next session.